Hello, YouTube. Me, John Avenger, once again, and welcome to another live commentary. This time, no chat, and I'm doing the 2009 documentary concert film to be Michael Jackson's "This Is It." Yeah, I haven't seen this in a long time since I saw it in the theater. It's 111 minutes, so let's get this started. We have a lot of copyrighted music to get to, so let's do this. hmm I saw this months after Michael's, unfortunate, premature demise, but I'll never forget him. At least this isn't 2.5 hours like Austin Butler's Elvis movie. It's a lot shorter because it doesn't. It was the spring of 2009. I was there. I was 24. At the age of 50, after a decade's absence from the stage, Michael Jackson was quietly performing and crafting an entirely new concert experience. His only audience was a small group of technicians and dancers who walked Michael creative. Well, that would have been his return to the stage. This film consists of footage captured during the rehearsal period from March to June. It was intended for Michael's personal library and as a film content for the show. On June 25th, Michael and his team were 8 days away from traveling to London to begin their final dress rehearsal for an unprecedented 50 sold-out concert. With the permission of Michael Jackson Estate and thanks to the few cameras that caught the magic, here's a glimpse of the passionate gift Michael was preparing for the fans and audiences of the world. Yeah, he didn't get to finish his concert because he died in summer of 2009. I was shocked. This is it, yeah? We miss you, Michael. We miss you a lot. But you don't know how the world went to shit after you died. Like 10 years after you died, you had April 15, 2009. These are not actors. These are dancers and real people. Yeah, they're mostly guys that dance. There's a couple of girls too. These are not actors, they're real people. hmm You don't look Australian, you look Spanish. And none of these people knew that Michael was going to be dead by the time the concert was. How heartbreaking was that? These people did not all of this for nothing. We got to see the rehearsal footage, and this movie was a huge hit. And I think this would have still been a hit even if Michael had not died. It's good. These people, they're the real emotions because this is not acting. This is it. Yeah, his final, thing before he died. Because with Elvis, he never got to do a final concert before he died, like the way he. And Kenny Ortega directed this. Yes, the director of the High School Musical trilogy for the fans. Yeah. Some people call this some people call this exploitation, but no, I don't see it as that. I see it as a nice send off for one of the greatest talents. Yeah, there's Barack Obama. There's Michael's "Beat It." The same year, Farrah Fawcett also passed away from Charlie's Angels. She had cancer though. There he is. This is it. Yeah, I saw this in the theater because I wanted to do it out of respect for that man. This is like this is basically what people did when during COVID, dancing in front of nobody because there were no concerts in 2020 and early 2021. Man, he could still move, man. If Michael was still alive, he'd be like almost like 60, like almost 70 years old because he was 50, so he would have been 60 in 2019, so he would be in his 60s, man. He still had it, man. I miss him a lot. I never thought I would miss him as much as I do, but I do. Thanks, Michael. He just had talent, man. Him and his family, they just, they were a talented family. And he went through a lot. Lisa Marie just passed away, I think, this year. So at least he didn't have to see her demise. That would have crushed him even more. There's the musicians. Oh yeah, man. Never forget. Always in my heart. And they play a lot of his hit songs, Man in the Mirror, what's it called? Thriller, a lot of them, yeah. I was glad that I experienced this in the theater with a crowd. I love those pants. I did see The Wiz. That was like one of Michael's first feature films. Yeah, he lost his skin color because he had a pigment because he got lupus and he lost his color, but he still could sing, man, no matter what color he was. So all of this footage is real. This is not manipulated like they do in a Disney movie. Like there he is. That crowd was so ready, and they didn't know that a few months later it was over. The title was very, very compelling because I'm like, yeah. You just saw there's a lot of white people in that cast. Yeah. Ironic. I wish, Michael. I wish if that doctor didn't give you that pill, I think you would still be around. And see, I don't need the chat. The chat it was going to be distracting. I want to be calm. I'm watching a man that died almost 14 years ago just go, one last time, man. That's why I want to see something like Elvis or I Want to Dance with Somebody because it's not the real person. It's somebody dubbing over. It's them dubbed over from the real person's voice. It's not the same thing. This is Michael. This is really him, not some actor portraying him. Ooh! He makes me smile, man. As long as we keep him in our heart, he'll never, his memory will never die. Yeah, he was very eccentric when he was alive, but again, the guy had talent and he could sing us up a storm, man. That's why fame, man, it gets to you and then people just exploit it. That's why I don't want to be like that. I want to keep my face. This is my skin tone. It never changes. Got to take care of yourself, boys and girls, because life is going to end before you know it. And I haven't seen this in a long time. This has special features, right? It has two making of documentaries. I'll watch that in the fall probably. That's what this came out. Three featurettes, The Gloved One, Costumes, Memories of Michael, and Auditions, Searching for the World's Best Dancers. Yeah. At least people got to see this footage. Because when they did other concert movies like, the Hannah Montana one, the Jonas Brothers, Justin Bieber's a dick, okay? He started as like a cute kid on YouTube doing videos, and then he became the biggest douchebag in Canada's history. Yeah, I don't know why some people can't take their fame and just be appreciative of it. Like, thank you, fans, for making me famous. Not, I'm the biggest star in the world and I got an ego a mile long. No. Yep, here it comes. Dun, 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 dun. Yep, I'm bad. There's Kenny Ortega. Thanks for this, man. We'll never forget. Travis Payne, yeah. Choreographer. Dun, 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 dun. Woo! This has a lot of copyrighted music, so I'm glad I'm wearing these. Annie, are you okay? There's an audition process. Sexy women, man. What is this, Magic Mike? Well, this is before Magic Mike came out. An associate choreographer. Yeah, it looks like a Magic Mike audition or a Showgirls. This didn't get Best Documentary. It should have. She's the one. Yeah, only for the rehearsal. They would never. They would probably dance in someone else's music video after, or like a concert after Michael died. So they still got paid because they. It's sad, man. It's really sad to prepare all this concert for nothing. That's sad. I mean, granted, they got to work with each other. I mean, so it wasn't a complete waste of time, but still. That's what Rey Mysterio did when he used to shoot out from under the ring back in the 2000s. That looks kind of fun. It's like a spring that shoots you up, like a Jack in the Box. I'm just happy I'm doing a podcast again. I took a couple of days off. I needed the break, guys. I went through hell this year so far. At the very least, I got some things done today. So it's like these people that were going to do concerts in 2020. They didn't know a deadly pandemic was going to cease production for concerts, movies, freaking sporting events. Everything was like put on hold. So if Michael was still alive, it would have gotten canceled anyway in 2020. So he didn't have to go through that. We did. It's been too long since I've seen this movie. Wow. It's a jam. Dun, dun. Jam. And Michael never lip syncs his songs like Milli Vanilli. He really sang his songs. See, that would have been a crowd just going crazy. What if this is the what? Yeah, I know. They didn't have green screen. They didn't have green screen back in the 80s and the early 90s. So that's what every Marvel movie and DC movie is around a green screen. Because every it's really interesting documentary. I will recommend this. If you've never seen this, see it. It's not violent, it's PG. So there's just some scary imagery in the Thriller video when they do it differently. It's not the same one from the 80s. Bruce Jones, visual effects supervisor. Really good effects too, and it doesn't look as fake as Avatar. There's really people on stage doing the. It's very interesting. All these movements, all the choreography is really well done. I could barely say anything bad about this. It's a little long, but like that's because they had to put a lot of Michael's top songs, not his songs when he was a kid. Mostly the stuff he did when he was an adult. Not like ABC or any of that. No, because those are for kid. That was when he was a kid. Yeah, there's a green screen. That still looks better than Avatar too, because it's behind them. It's not like they're in green screen suit, motion capture suits. And us, all nobody to see, so they don't really care about us. Yeah, they don't care about us. This looks like a sci-fi movie, like Tron or something, or Starship Troopers. They said they don't really care about us. Yeah. Yep. Sing it, Michael. Sing it, man. This would have been one of the concerts of a lifetime. They don't really care about us. A woke 2023, yeah. They say they care about us until they don't. If you're not a person of color like me, they don't care about you. Amazing, man. You can still go, man. I hope at 50 I can move like this. I don't want to. Wow, I got chills, man, just seeing this again after almost 14 years. Because this came out October of 2009. There's not really a lot of new songs in this movie, but there's a lot of his old stuff. I don't know how you direct a documentary, but because I filmed footage like a documentary, so because we lost him, Prince, and Whitney Houston in the last like 2 decades. It's sad, man. Because he's singing even if there's no lights on. Why? Why? 22 minutes in, and I'm like, yeah, I miss him, man. I miss him a lot. That's why be grateful for the fame you have. Don't exploit yourself. Don't let people take advantage of you. Tell them that's why I love being an influencer because I make the decisions, not YouTube, me. I decide what I stream. I decide what I watch. I decide what I say. Dramatic pause. I love those pants. I would love to get those pants one day. Those sparkling pants. I'm speechless, man. And I can't believe this is almost 14 years ago. He was born to sing, man. He would have been on Mass Singer if he was still alive. So good, man. What could have been, man? This could have broke records all over the world, but Mm-hmm. A black and white scene. Oh, Rita Hayworth, man. Hmm. What a gorgeous woman she was. Mm. She had one of the most beautiful faces and bodies I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, that was self-inserted. Yeah. At least she lived a long life, Rita Hayworth. That's why I won't see blonde, because blonde is exploitation. You took a iconic, gorgeous blonde that lived a short life, and you made it into a freaking snuff film. You know, it's horrible. This is not a snuff film. This is actual art. Rest in peace, Rita Hayworth. I haven't seen that movie in a long time. I have to see a movie with her because there's Humphrey Bogart. He's looking at you, kid. The Smooth Criminal, right? Yeah. It's amazing how they added him to this classic movie. It's amazing how they did this with CG, and they kept the consistency of the film. Nostalgia, man, nostalgia. There it is. Yeah. And scissor, I'm feeling the scissors. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. That's my favorite Michael Jackson song. I hear that song and I'm just like, man, that's like personifies what I loved about the music. Woo! Without the sending, send out. Apartment, things on the carpet. Doesn't able. Annie, are you okay? Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Annie, are you okay? Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Annie, are you okay? Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Annie, are you okay? Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Annie, are you okay? Could you tell us that you're okay? Like a single Annie in an apartment with the bloodstains on the carpet. Annie, are you okay? Annie, are you okay? Annie? Oh, that classic movie. Oh yeah, Michael. You've been hit by you've been hit by a smooth criminal. Woo! Love this song, man. When I heard that in the theater, I wanted to dance. Intimidation. Annie, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Annie, are you okay? This is why the nostalgia critic loved this song in Moonwalker. It's amazing. Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Good sing gong, Annie. Annie, are you okay? Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? You've been struck by a smooth criminal. Ow! I love that. That's great, man. It's fun. I'm glad I got to revisit this because it's been a long time. Okay. I don't know. Go, Annie. In an apartment. This was staying on the carpet. Love this song, man. I'm glad it was in the movie. Play this at any club or any party, and you're gonna have people dancing. Thrust, baby, thrust. Because all of these songs will be copyrighted. That's why I had to put headphones, so YouTube hears none of it. Because they'll just give me it. Because what the why him? I got a copyright infringer for a Kiss song, and I'm like, yeah, because again, it's amazing, man. That's cool. So the film is not just people dancing and talking. There's also some cinematic scenes as well, which is good because it keeps it interesting. It's not just the same rehash songs from before. Michael Bearden, he's some people say he's eccentric or weird. We all have our eccentricities. When Josh does his videos, Josh, you do this a lot. I'm not making fun of you. I promise. You do this. It's like you're kissing the screen. You're like, you do that, and that's good because it's your way of expressing. That's your, inflections, and that's cool. It's good to be an individual. See, I'm smiling more. I needed that rest because I did so much podcasts in February and January that it took a lot out of me. I needed the break, so I feel more relaxed now. After this, I'm going to take a nap because it's da, 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 da. We're 30 minutes in, 33 minutes. We got another hour and 20 minutes or an hour and 15, give or take. It's not. It says 100. It says 111 minutes, but that's with the end credits, which I'm not going to see. When I get to the end, I'll stop. Yeah, on Spotify, he must be a huge. They must download a lot of his music, especially during Black History Month. I had to do something with Michael in it because that Men in Black 2, my DVD is old, so I have to get it on Blu-ray. Hmm. They got an earpiece in their ear. An artist, they have to be a little out there. I mean, look at me. You think I got 400 subscribers for being shy? No. The camera is this is my vessel, and my voice is my instrument. So I got to just let it fly. New York City. Yep, my home. Because I wanted to see this in peace. I don't want to answer questions about Nickelodeon and Disney Channel. It's got nothing to do with the conversation. His mic was a little bit off. You make me feel. Yeah, I remember that song. Hmm. There we go. That's why people like Kanye West, they have no freaking excuse. You're just trying to be weird to get attention. You're an attention seeking whore. Stop it already. You're never going to be Michael Jackson. This man put everything into his singing. If you don't believe him, watch one of his concerts on YouTube or on the internet, or watch this movie. You make me feel. You turn. A black girl always turns me on. Because that's my taste. Mm. They're the most beautiful women in the world that I've seen, in my opinion. Sha, sha, cha, cha, cha. Because at least this is not 2.5 hours like 2012. That was way too long. I gotta choose my movies shorter for the next podcast in March. Nothing 2.5 hours or 3 hours. Post sound. I'm not doing a podcast tomorrow because I'm going to the Barclays Center, so I'll be watching the Jurassic World thing. Yeah, I want to finally see the dinosaurs in real life, not behind a green screen or on the big screen. Kenny Ortega knows what he's doing because he did the High School Musical movies with a bunch of kids, and it's an ensemble. It's not just two people; it's a lot of people. Ooh. Yeah, he does Man in the Mirror, I think, like in the second half, and also Black and White, and of course, Thriller, which had to be here because it's one of his best, one of his highest selling albums. Mm. Mm. Because if I want to see the real artist, I want to see the real artist, not some cheap imitation. If I want to see Elvis, I'll see the real act man sing. If I want to see Whitney, I want to see her, not some British actress. The Jackson Five. There's like one of their songs, but it's not ABC. It's this is they have like one or two of their songs, but it's not all. That's Don't Want You Back, right? It's an homage to when he was a kid in the 70s. I wasn't even around at that time. I knew Michael from the 80s and the 90s. Mm-mm. I miss old music. Old music is the best, guys. Uh, all right. Yeah, see the sound. Oh, baby. Oh. Yeah, the sound. Mhm. Yeah, that song was in Daddy Daycare. Yeah, they did this in his honor. What Victorious did this song in 2011 in Michael's memory. I know. Yeah, it's hard to the earpiece. Yeah, the inner piece is hard to do. That's one of the reasons I don't use those. I use headphones because then I could hear. Nowadays, they have like headphones like right here instead of in the ear. They put it like right here in the face. I know it. I know what that's the feeling is. When I use headphones over my head, it's like that because it hurts my ears. These are fine. Yeah, it's too loud. That's why the singers that sing at the Barclay Center or Madison Square Garden or Radio City Music Hall, they get like an earpiece like right here. Because yeah, they have to do it. They have to do it in a way that's comfortable. When I saw Santa Claus at Radio City Music Hall, he didn't have an earpiece like that, like around his ear. It was like right here, so that when they sing, you can hear him and Mrs. Claus and the elves and everything. Yeah, and of course those gorgeous Rockettes. Mwah. I might do a reaction for Radio City Rockettes uh, in July, either July or November, because you have to hear what the music is going. The music around you. I miss you, Michael. I'm gonna keep saying that. I miss him. It was a month after I moved out of Avenue X, and I moved here, and I was like, "What? Michael died?" I didn't know because I didn't have a computer back then. I only had an iPhone, an iPhone Touch, an iPod Touch, and I didn't know what had happened. I was like, "What?" Let me check my Gmail quickly. Just There we go. 45 minutes. That was stock footage of Michael when he was a kid. There he is. That was his and his family. The Swamp of fans. Yep, good memories, man. Well, even though I wasn't there in the 70s, but I didn't do Into the Spider Verse because I don't own this movie. So hopefully next year by Black History Month, I'll have a podcast for that before Cross comes out in June. Yes, I'm seeing it in the theater. I'll be there. Yeah, that was in a Blockbuster commercial in the 90s. I'll be there. You saw that? What we're doing? They're just enjoying themselves seeing Michael sing again, man. Mm-hmm. Because this rehearsal took hours and days. Why are they grabbing their truck? Flips time for flipping. Yeah, this is when they gave Michael a little break. They just gave the background dancers some time in the spotlight. We're almost done. We're about halfway through. Wow, I wish I could do that, man. There's Michael. See, they gave him a little break. Like That's the only Spanish in the entire movie. Ah. That's a nice voice to her. There's an afro. She looks like Monica Rambeau from WandaVision. I love that nappy hair. I love it. I could run my fingers through. I forgot how many gorgeous black women are in this concert movie to be. Stop loving you. They have a little spark. They do. It's passionate. It's real. This isn't for showing. This is passion coming from his heart. Even at 50, the man could still sing, man. That's why I don't like the Oscars because it's too long. They have to have 4.5 hours to for celebrities just to get a trophy. I'm like, no, this is real passion, and this is under 2 hours. And this didn't even. This was supposed to happen. Look at the background dancers. They're like, wow, they're nailing it. Wow, they're like magnets. They attract. It's 2 o'clock already. Wow. See how much battery power I have. And don't worry, I'm not gonna delete this video, no matter what comments I get when this is over. My foot's asleep. I can't stop loving you. Ooh, baby. Mm. I can't stop loving you. Wow. You. Wow. Amazing. That crowd would have just lost it. Yeah, see, he feels it. That black girl can sing really well. Yeah, I know. Yeah, this is Thriller. Yeah, this is Thriller. Oh yes. Yeah, this time this is it has the Vincent Price laugh, but they have the actual zombies here. They have makeup effects. It's amazing this makeup. Thriller, Thriller. It's amazing. This is the scary images. About 58 minutes into the film, it's like Kenny Ortega was directing his own horror film, horror short. They have to look right at the camera. It looks like a George Romero movie, short. It's amazing. They have Ghost, yeah. Yeah, see? Practical. Here we go. Splatter of blood. I love that laugh, man. Rest in peace, Vincent Price. Here we go. Yeah, they use some CG here. Hmm. This is the Halloween part of the video of this. You saw the CG bats. Good night. Just, you touch a dream. Mad. Okay. Your eyes. This is Thriller. Thriller. The Thriller. Thriller. Get up. Get up. We're an hour in. Look at that. They go back to the footage of eyes and told it it's just your imagination. Don't you know? This is Thriller. Thriller Night. Still a classic for every Halloween. Thriller. There's amazing makeup effects and costume. Oh, CGI spider. Black Widow spider. That looks great. Yep, that looks way better than the Black Widow movie. So suck it, Marvel, for that. Give you saw Michael comes out of that practical spider. On the camera, it's on the finished product is CGI, but on the stage it's real. It's hard to do choreography when you're sitting down, but look, a rat. No, that's still Vincent Price's thing. It's amazing the way they did this Thriller. Thriller, Thriller night. Thriller, Thriller night. Yep, point right at the camera. Wow. Pose. So they're raining from the sky. So there's a platform that was going up. Yeah, it's a really good set because they had to do most of the dancing and the movements on the stage. This isn't people wearing motion capture suits. They were wearing real makeup, real costumes, real set. They had real sets and real props. I like real guys. I'm tired of everything looking so digital, especially with Avatar, where this looks so real. No, it doesn't. It's just a bunch of CGI. There's no real people on screen. It's just a bunch of Vincent Price, man. Love his voice, man. And that's it. Fade to black. Mm-hmm. Because it's black. It's completely black screen. Fireworks. Because this is Thriller. And this DVD still works, even though this is the first time I'm playing it. I was gonna see this last year, but next time I'll just see the special features. Hmm, that's sexy. This girl's on a pole dancing, pretty much. Hmm, that is hot. Aerialist, yeah, yeah, that's beautiful. Hmm. The female body is a work of art. Danielle Watts. Rhinestones. There's a platform. Yeah, you have to be very careful on these because platforms are very dangerous when they go high. He's like Magneto from X Men. I don't think Michael was a big fan of heights. Oh, oh! Mm-mm-mm-mm. I always love "Eat It." I sang "Eat It" at karaoke in my college. Beat it, just beat it, beat it, beat it. Don't you want to be defeated? Show them how funky so it doesn't matter. So, let's beat it, beat it. This was not all done in one day. It took several days to do this. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Mm, mm, mm. That's right, guitarist. Just let it flow through your fingers. See, nobody's watching because, again, I'm just watching Michael do his thing, man. Don't worry. For Endgame, we'll have a bigger. Beat it. Beat it. You saw his earpieces flying out. Oh! Oh! Thundercats. Oh! We're almost done, guys. I promise. We got about 40 minutes left. 30 or 40 minutes. It's long, but it's not 2 hours at least. But it's close. I'm sorry I started late. It's just that I had things to do. Eat it. It doesn't matter who's wrong or right. Beat it. Beat it. No one wants to be defeated. This would have been a great concert. If I went to this concert in 2009, it would have blew my freaking mind. The Barclays Center didn't open yet, so it opened after Michael passed away. So in 2012, so that was the year. That was the year that Whitney passed away. I'm not expecting this to get 1,000 views, but yeah, I tried my best. I wanted to do a podcast without a distracting thing of chats. Chat questions and comments that are not gonna. Bang, 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 bang. I know. And the drummer's giving it all he got. Toyland, Toyland. Hmm. My next podcast is probably going to be on Saturday or Sunday. It depends. Not tomorrow. Tomorrow I need to go out. So. Because all of this music is copyrighted, and I don't want to get a copyright strike on anything. Even when I share this. Yep. There we go. 10-minute break. They needed like an hour break after this. I know. It's dearly missed now. Yeah, it was. It always will be. No, because he was singing with his heart. A lot of these pop singers now, some of them just they have an ego a mile long. Jonathan Sugarfoot Moffat. Mm-hmm. Because Moonwalker was more of a vanity project because it was Michael in his prime in the '80s, and he thought he could do a film with a narrative. And well, it should have just been a music video. It didn't need to be a film. It didn't need to be like a feature film with like a plot, like a crime action plot. This is much better because this actually is him. Black or white, it doesn't matter, man. Disney, it doesn't matter. Skin color should not be your qualification for talent. It should be the person what they can do, not what they look like. If that was the case, they probably thought I was white. I'm like, no, I'm just tan, as you can see. Look at that. When in the summer I tan, I look brown. Yeah, because a rap song. Da-na-na-na-na-na. It's like that Superman movie that was named The Death of Superman Lives. That would have been a great movie over Man of Steel. Just saying, like it would have captured Superman's essence. Nicolas Cage was going to be Superman. I know Little Sims wanted to join, but I'm sorry. I needed peace of mind doing this. It's amazing. We got about 20 minutes left here. 20 some minutes. It's a little long, but like I said, there's a lot in it. It's not all of Michael's songs. If not, this would be 3 hours. If it was like every song he ever sang, it would have been too long. Like they didn't put ABC or things like that. Mm. Just like JB Smooth. Wow. Wow. Amazing. Plus the nature one, yeah. I remember this one in the theater. The jungle. Well, it is. It is beautiful. Looks way better than Pandora. Saw this. Oh no, that's a rainforest, not the jungle, but it still looks better. Cute little girl. Monkeys. It's just a bunch of trees. And this came out the same year as Avatar. Yet this movie's like an hour shorter. There's a beautiful little girl. That little girl must be like in her 20s by now. She's still alive. Beautiful butterflies. I live near a park, so I know all about nature. Beautiful hair. Mm-hmm. Ah. Waterfalls, yeah. Mm-hmm. We're almost done. Yeah, all those trees cut down for just to make paper. I know. Ah. It's very somber, but it's done well. It's an environmental message without preaching. And Avatar is just shoved in your face. Humans are bad. I get it. So dolphins, ocelots, gorillas, seals. There's the planet. What about us? What about us? Horses or stallions? Elephants. Yeah, I don't hurt animals, guys. Polar bears. Yeah, they're the only bears that don't hibernate. Orcas. Free Willy. Yeah, why do people have to cut down trees and demolish and yep, see you can't cut the trees down, man. Then there's no life. I've never cut a tree down in my life. I don't even buy Christmas trees, real Christmas tree because I'm like I don't want trees to be destroyed. I'd rather they be mulched and made into a new tree. No. Yeah, save that little plant. Remember Wally, which came out a year before this? Mm-hmm. 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 It's amazing. It's fascinating how what this was going to be, but it never happened because when Michael died, that people are like, "What?" It came out of nowhere. It was in the summer of 2009 that my sister was just about to start college a year later, and she was in like her junior year of high school, and she was about to be a senior in high school, and then Michael died. I'm like, "What?" It was shock. I didn't expect it. It just came out of nowhere. This is Billie Jean, yeah. I needed a break for I get some water, because my throat's kind of dry. It's been 90 minutes of me talking, so and listen. I am the one. Wait, hold on. Billie Jean is not my. She's just a girl. I am the one. I am the one. So the background dancers are just having a ball. This is kind of like the Comic Con podcast I did last year. Seeing real people be real on camera, that's better than these ego-driven asshole actors that we have now. That it's all about them. They want the spotlight on them and no one else. Hmm. We're almost done. Mm-hmm. It's a great way to celebrate Black History Month, man. With the one of the most historically significant singers of all time. Not my love. She's just a girl. I'm the one. And this didn't need to be over long because some documentaries are short and some are really long. I saw the documentary for the Frighteners with that Peter Jackson did. It was way too long. It was like 4 hours. I'm like, no, it could have been 2 hours at the most. The movie's not even that long. It's only 2 hours long. Why are you doing a 4 hour documentary for something that's not that long? It's just one film, not eight like Nightmare on Elm Street or something like that. Woo! Woo! At least my face is nice and clean shaven for tomorrow. And my head is still clean shaven. I'll have to cut it again by St. Patrick's Day. And I'm glad they focus on Michael and the dancers and not like some fans in the background, like they did in some of the other concert movies where the girls are like screaming and all. I've seen that already. They showed that in the beginning, and then the rest of it is the concert to be. Woo! You go down here, so I could thrust. That's right, Michael. Go, man. Move it. It's funny how he's older than half of these dancers, and he can still move, man. It's like Dick Van Dyke. He's 97 years old, and he can dance better than people 3 times as young as him. That shows experience, man. Experience. You have to have it. If you don't have it, that's right, Michael. Look at the dancers. They're super impressed. They're just rookies. They're just people that they got off the street, to that audition, and he made it, man. Wow, what moves, man? Hmm. Okay, we're almost done. You should be proud of this, Kenny Ortega. Hmm. I miss, I miss you a lot, Michael. So the camera person is just filming the whole thing. Yeah, it's not exploitation. It's telling a story through dancing and singing and music. Be safe out there. Yeah, anybody that's doing any concerts this weekend, be safe. Yeah, Man the Bear is the last song. It puts a smile on my face. Love this song. Yeah. Nothing with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways. No that you get any clearer. If you want to see the world a better place, check out yourself and make a change. It's not the whole song, but it's a snippet of it. Woo! 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 Yeah. Make the change. Make the change. There'll never be another talent like him. I like Janet as well, Janet Jackson. But yeah, there was only one Michael, man. Because when you work with people for months, you become a family, especially when you like working with them. I had the same experience in 2008 when I worked in college with my dear friends that I worked with for 3 months on Little Shop of Horrors, and I love them all. I'm gonna do a video in May, and just respect, man. This is the last song, yeah, and then the movie just cuts. It's as a blurb, and then it's over. Never forget you, Michael. I miss you a lot, man. I miss you. We all miss you. I miss you, Michael. I miss you so much, man. Love Liz forever. Thanks, Michael. Thank you for this, man. Thank you, Kenny Ortega. We all miss you a lot, man. Yeah, the movie's over. Yeah. Rest in peace, Michael Jackson. I miss you a lot, man. You were a talent that we'll never forget. Never. People loved you for a reason, man. Your music inspired us, and your voice was unbelievable, and your dance moves, just it could rival. It could give Elvis a run for his money. I didn't cry completely because I didn't really know Michael. I never met him, but man, hit the always in my heart, man. Always in my heart. At least you're not suffering anymore, man. Thank you for this movie, Kenny Ortega. Thanks to the crew and the producers and everybody that made this possible. This would have been an amazing concert to end Michael's legendary career for over 4 decades. And yeah, the man he's missed. He's dearly missed. Thanks for watching, guys. Whoever watched it, be safe. I'm gonna tomorrow. I'm going to the Barclays Center. I hope everything goes well. And yeah, if you haven't seen this, see it for Black History Month. Michael Jackson was definitely a part of Black history that I'll never forget. Thanks, Michael. One more woo for you. Woo! Love you, man. Miss you. I hope to see you one day. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye. That was good.